Hi guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. If you're not new, you might notice my hair looks different. I'm totally in love with it. I really love how it turned out. It took a couple of tries to get where we wanted it, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. So yay to that. And I got some new clothes because it's back to school and it's like my last back to school ever. So I was like, gotta treat yourself, get some new outfits. Anyways, I'm wearing a white shirt. Obviously, I've already dropped some stuff on it. I love white shirts. They do not love me. Anyways, this is probably going to be a long video, so I don't want to be too rambly. Today is an empties video, as I'm sure you saw from the title and the thumbnail, and I got a lot of empties, like November, December, January, February, March, April, 6 months. Wow. Okay, so trying to get through these quickly. I do have a goal of finishing 400 empties this year, which is a little unrealistic. At this point, I'm not sure if that's possible. Anyways, so I have it separated November, December, and then everything else so I can actually count those. So I'm just going to start going through them. Forgot to mention, sorry for talking so fast. I don't know why I'm really hyped. This next two videos are all about how my collection has changed in the last 6 months. About 6 months ago, I did a makeup inventory video and beauty inventory, so I'll link those down below in case you're interested. And the next two videos, I'm just going to talk about how my collection has changed in the past 6 months. So a big part of that change has to do with my empties and all the products that I have finished up. I'm also going to be doing a haul in my next video. I did buy some stuff for the Sephora sale. And the last video is going to kind of be like a declutter and kind of letting you know what my updated numbers are. So if all of that interests you, then make sure you subscribe. But let's get into the empties. Okay, so my bed is kind of full of stuff, so I don't really have a place to sort them out, so we're just gonna be pulling them randomly and I'll share my thoughts. So this is November, December. It is fall. This is the volumizing dry shampoo. This is from Superdrug. They have another one that's just like the regular one I really liked. I didn't love the volumizing one as much. Not in Candace, I can't repurchase it, but I do really like just Superdrug. I really like the Boots one, so if you can get those, they work just as good as Batiste. Next is the L'Oreal Everfresh Micro Exfoliating Scrub. This isn't great. When I got this, it had tiny little particles in it. I wanted it to help with dandruff and dry scalp. It didn't really do the trick. I now have the Briogeo one that is for dry scalp. I have no idea what the name is called, but I love it. That's what I wanted this to be, but that does this. This wasn't the greatest. I'm glad I finished it up, but I would not repurchase. Next we have the Garnier Moisture Lock 10-in-1 Rescue. This is a leave-in detangler. I feel like that might have been out of frame. This is a leave-in detangler. It did a decent enough job. Nothing I would go out and repurchase. Of all the detanglers I've actually used up, I think I liked the L'Oreal one the most. It has a red cap. I want to say it's Total Repair 5. Now a bunch of hand soaps. So, oh my gosh, this is from Shoppers Drug Mart. It's Life brand. It is gingerbread. This is out for the holidays. It is amazing. It is my favorite hand soap scent I've ever had. I love it. Some more hand soaps. We have this one. This was in the kitchen. This is the Kitchen Lemon and Mint. It was okay. It had little beads in it, so it was really good for scrubbing. It was a perfect scent to have in the kitchen. I enjoyed it. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite hand soaps I've ever used. Okay. This is the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Stress Relief. It was eucalyptus and spearmint, and it was just so relaxing and nice whenever you used it. Yes, it's a great soap, but oh, the scent, I need to buy something else in the scent. Stress Relief, 100%. On to some kind of random stuff. I have a contact solution. It's from Boots. It was fine. I don't think there's really a difference. Do you guys notice the difference between contact solutions? They're honestly all the same to me. Moving into face stuff, maybe? I don't know. These are cleansing facial wipes. These are from Superdrug. These are for sensitive skin. I really like these. I think they do a great job of getting everything off, and they're really nice and gentle, and they do take off mascara, eye makeup. They're great. These are cotton rounds I used up. They're just cotton pads from Dollarama. They're the ones I usually buy, either that or if I'm in the UK, I like to pick up some ones from Primark because I love those ones and they're a better deal, but these are the cheapest things I can find in Canada, so that is what I repurchased. Moving on to hand lotion. This is the Body Shop Absinthe Purifying Hand Cream. I don't love this hand cream. I really finish it off. I don't love it. I found that my hands actually got drier the more I used it, so not something I would repurchase. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had this collection from Life brand, and it's their Clean Action. So this was the cleanser, and it's a benzoyl peroxide line, and it stained all of my towels. So something to keep in mind if you're planning on picking this up. Make sure you don't care about the towels you're using. I thought it was fine. I kind of wanted it for cystic acne because I find benzoyl peroxides usually work pretty good for those kind of deep under the skin ones that haven't quite surfaced yet, which is when I use salicylic acid. And I thought it was fine, but I wouldn't go out and repurchase the set. It came with a cleanser, toner, and a super duper spot laughing. Body lotion. Okay, so from the Body Shop we have the Moringa Body Sorbet. I'm not sure how I feel about sorbets. They're like pretty thick and sticky is how I would describe it. I didn't love it. It was a gift to me. I do not think I would repurchase another body sorbet. Ooh, something from the Body Shop I do love but has been discontinued, obviously, is the Body Shop. This was the Spa Wisdom Honey and Beeswax Hand and Foot Butter. And like, oh, it's so amazing for dry, cracked feet. This like, oh, it makes them so nice and supple. Like, I don't know if that's a word you would use to describe feet, but it makes them really, really nice. Ooh, a bath bomb. This is from Bath & Body Works. This was the Rosé Champagne Bath Bomb. It was underwhelming. Nothing special. I don't think I'd pick up another one, but it was fun to have. Ooh, this I really like. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Genius, and it's for oily skin, but it's like hydrating. I find that this works best when you mix it with more of a traditional moisturizer. I have some moisturizers that, because they're for oily skin, I don't find them super hydrating, and this on its own doesn't, I feel like it evaporates quite quickly from the skin. But if I mix this in with more of my traditional moisturizers, I feel like I get those really amazing hydrating properties and it stays on my skin. So that is how I like to use this, kind of like mixed in with another moisturizer. And I have repurchased this and like 2 times over now. Okay, oh, so part of that collection from Life Brand, the Clear Action, this was the toner. So I finished up that as well last year. And then I have a bunch of little things at the bottom that I cannot all pick up at once. Okay, ooh, I love this. This is something I've repurchased time and time again. This is from Boots. This is the Tea Tree Witch Hazel Blemish Stick. I love putting this on in the morning. I just like having a barrier between my blemish and before I put on my makeup, and I find it doesn't really interfere or have any issues with my makeup. Some of my other spot treatments, especially the salicylic acid ones, I find that it can like ball and pill up under makeup, but I never have an issue with this one, so I really do like it. I bought some more when I was in England like last August, and I'm going to England again this year, and I'll probably pick up some more. I really, really love this. Oh, another little hand cream. So this is from the Body Shop. This is the Moringa hand cream. I really did enjoy this one. I thought it was fine. Not sure I would go and repurchase it, but if one came my way, I would gladly use it. And I feel like if I saw a few little ones, I like having the little ones around for like your purse and stuff. Comes in handy. Okay, so next we have the Caudalie Vin Active. This was a moisturizer. So I cut it open, completely finished it up. It was an alright moisturizer, nothing I would write home about. I wouldn't go in and purchase the full size based off this little sample, but I was glad I had it. The other thing I finished off was from the same line, was the Glow Activating Anti-Wrinkle Serum. I really liked having a serum like this. I'm not sure I would necessarily pick up this one again. I didn't see like amazing results with anti-wrinkles, but I do like having those wrinkle type serums as part of my skin routine. I finished a face mask. Okay, I know it's like a tiny face mask, but this actually got me like, I don't know, 6 uses? 7 uses? It was a lot. Anyways, this is the First Aid Beauty 5-in-1 Bouncy Mask, and it says helps to nourish, calm, firm, plump, and refine. I noticed none of this. It was like a really nice moisturizer that I wiped off after 10-20 minutes. I didn't notice anything amazing with it, unfortunately. I'm glad I was able to use it up. It didn't cause me any issues, but I don't mask very often, so to take the time to mask, I want to actually notice something. And the last thing I finished last year was from Ulla Henriksen, and this is the Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. I actually really did enjoy this, and I'm not sure if I would pick up a full size of it. I really did like it. I think I do have another mini, so I am going to use it, and they have another product in a blue bottle. I honestly cannot remember the name of it. Actually, it might be, it's this one. I just finished it like 2 days ago. This is the Invigorating Night Transformation Gel, and they suggest that you use this and then put the moisturizer on top of it, and that is how I like both of these products best. Once I used this up, I still had this, and it lasted me like 4 more months because I loved it with this so much that when I didn't have the moisturizer, I just kind of stopped using it. So I really like them in tandem, which is what they suggest. I wouldn't repurchase this because I didn't think it was like an amazing moisturizer, but with this, it was like amazing. So that was it for 2018. Moving into 2019, remember I said I wanted to finish off 400 products in 2019. So I'm going to go through all these and I'll let you know what our count is at. Given that it's like a third of the way through the year, I should be at like 133. Spoiler, I am not. So like I said, this is the Ulla Henriksen Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. I think it's supposed to be like something to kind of help with texture is I believe what it's for. Anyways, it was fine. Nothing so amazing. I wouldn't repurchase this. This is in no particular order. I'm so sorry if you care about that. This is the Body Shop Moringa Exfoliating Cream. body scrub. So basically it was a good scrub. I really liked it. It was quite abrasive. I felt like it was very good at actually exfoliating. I did finish it all up. I'm not sure I would go out and repurchase it. I do have other body scrubs in my collection, so I definitely want to be working through those first. But I'm happy I got to move this little one out. It was in my shower for like an embarrassing long amount of time for considering the size, but I finished it. Yay! Okay, so this container is full and I like don't even know how to start with it. So sorry, it's like I don't even know what to pick. Okay, it's a deodorant. Lady Speed Stick. This was the Peony French Vanilla. Nothing remarkable. It works fine. I really like the Mitchum ones. This is the one I'm using right now. Mitchum. I just feel like it lasts longer. I feel fresher longer. This one, the scent is nice. It does nothing in terms of antiperspirant. I know everyone's like really into natural deodorant. I just can't. I am so sweaty that I had to use like super duper antiperspirant for a while, so I can never go natural. This is not gonna happen. So this one I found didn't really do anything to help with the sweatiness, but it was fine for the scent. The Mitchum one I actually feel like might do something for my sweatiness, which is saying something, because like I just told you I had to go on like clinical antiperspirant. That's embarrassing. Not sure why I'm sharing. Okay, this big thing. It's just a loofah. Like, I don't know. I need to include things in my empties because I'm trying to reach 400. But I actually hated that loofah. It was from Bath & Body Works and it was like too floppy. I need a loofah with like some sturdiness, some grit, so I can like really get in there. I don't know if people feel passionate about these things like I do. Anyways, this thing I'm flailing around. This is a dry shampoo. This is from Collab. This is their Volume Extreme in the London one. It was fine. I much prefer their volume ones over their regular ones. I bought like 7 of these because they were $2 each, and like how can you pass up that kind of deal? So I'm slowly working my way through them. I might be on my last one now. It's over there, which is why I keep looking over there. I think I'm on my last one. I hope so. I'm kind of excited to like try some other dry shampoos in my collection. I still think the New York volume one was my favorite. This London one was okay. Staying with hair, I also used up Batiste dry shampoo. Love this. It's a classic. 100% would repurchase it. Have repurchased it. Have like 2 backups. Again, like, bought them in the UK because they are so much cheaper there. Canada's not an inexpensive place to live. These two. So I bought these in August when I first dyed my hair blonde. Oh, it feels so long ago. Anyways, this is the L'Oreal Everpure Sulfate-Free Color Care System. And it's the blonde, this is the conditioner, this is the shampoo. They are not purple enough to actually do anything for anti-brassiness. They are like lighter than the purple of the container. They're like such a pale purple that it actually has no color correcting properties, at least not for me. I didn't notice. So that was really frustrating. I'd never been blonde before. I bought these because I was like, oh, sulfate free, I know I need that. Purple shampoo, oh, I know I need that for the anti-brassiness. And these did absolutely nothing. I actually now mix in some hair dye with my just regular shampoo and conditioner, and I find that actually works so much better for color correcting. This may be my last hair product. This is the Toni & Guy leave-in conditioner for smooth and manageable hair. I'm not really sure about that. I like the idea of a leave-in conditioner because my ends can be like super duper dry, so I like to put in an oil or a conditioner or something in there, and like they get really naughty, so I would think this would help. This didn't really so much help with the naughtiness. I guess it felt fine. Like, it's not something I would repurchase. I do like the idea of a leave-in conditioner or an oil. Like I said, I'm definitely going to use something like that, but this specific one I didn't think was like so amazing. I'd rather try other ones on the market to see something that like gives me better results. I finished off another one of these. Again, this is the Body Shop Add Some Purifying Hand Cream. This is the last one I had, thank goodness. Because, okay, so the thing is, these came out like years ago, and I bought them, and I thought it worked really well. But then once I actually got to using it every day, like I said, I feel like it actually dries my hands out more than hydrating them. So not something I would repurchase, but I don't believe I have any more, so that's good. Another hand cream. This is one of my favorites. Oh! I cut it apart so I could get every last little bit out, and I'm so glad I did because there's actually quite a bit left in there. Matt, I could no longer travel with it. I usually take it to work with me in my purse, but then I just had it out. I used it at night. So this is from Superdrug. This is their Softens and Smooths Hands Intensive Moisture Hand Cream. This is what it looks like. This is like one of my favorite hand creams. I find it super duper nourishing. I really, really love it. I do have a few backups, and again, when I left London, I bought some. When I went back to London, I bought some more because I just know that I really like this, and I was really happy to have it. And I feel like, to be honest, it's not as amazing as I hyped it up in my head, but I still do really, really like it, and I think it is definitely one of the better hand creams I have used, and it's so affordable. Way better than the Body Shop stuff. Hand soap! Oh my god, this one was such a nice scent. Okay, this is from Bath & Body Works. It's one of their foaming hand soaps. I really like the foaming hand soaps. Anyways, this is the Warm Vanilla Sugar with coconut oil. I like the ones that have like the coconut oil in them. I just find it gives my hands that extra little bit of hydration. I have like such dry hands if you could not tell from the copious amounts of hand cream I go through. So I really enjoy this. Oh, the scent was like so nice. Oh my gosh, I definitely would purchase this one again. Mask. I actually got 2 uses out of this mask. This is the Life brand mask, so from Shoppers Drug Mart. It's the detoxifying mud face mask. I felt like I had a lot of congestion on my face. My pores just like pimples, and I really just like using this everywhere. It dries. It's a mud mask, and then it dries, and I really like it. So I had a work trip this year, and work trip means little toiletries. So I've got a few body lotions, some shampoos, some conditioners. Apparently they're Bath and Body Works ones. I probably liked the lotion the best, but it like wasn't great. It wasn't super hydrating. I wouldn't say it's like up to their normal standards. The shampoo and conditioner were like below average. So let's see what I have here. 2 body lotions, 2 shampoos, 2 conditioners. There's also the little bars of soap at the hotel. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, it looks like. Yeah, I would never like just buy these. I don't really love bar soap, but they were there. Another mask I used up, actually while I was away on my work trip. It was like 2 weeks long. I needed to entertain myself. I did a detoxifying face mask. This was a French clay one. It looked like pale. Like seeing the remnants now, it looked like pale on my face. I much prefer the one I was just talking about. Another face mask I did was this one from Superdrug. This is the Detoxifying Dead Sea Mineral Mask. I really did enjoy this one. Again, I can't pick it up here. I think it's like comparable to the Life brand one. It's nothing special. To really help me reach those 400 empties, because I quickly realized that was a pretty intense goal I set myself. I've been digging through my samples like nobody's business. My first little sample is the Nivea Care, the Intensive Nourishment Non-Greasy Cream. I use this as a body lotion. I thought it was really nice. Ooh, this I really liked. Okay, so this is from Dermalogica. It's the Biolumin C Serum. It's the Brightening C Vitamin Serum. It was like the perfect size to take with me when I was away on work. It came in this cute little bottle. Anyways, I really liked it. But I say I really noticed brightening on my skin. Like, no, I feel like I don't notice those types of things. I'm probably really bad at giving reviews, but I'm really glad that I did have it. Now for a bunch of little foil samples. Okay, so first we have the Origins High Potency Night Amends. It's the Mineral Enriched Renewal Cream. This was fine. Then the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. I really like this orange one. Oh, the ginseng, it smells so nice. It really wakes you up in the morning. This next one is from Bulldog. I think it's for men. It's a moisturizer. It was actually a very nice moisturizer. If I didn't have a plethora of moisturizers and love trying new things, I would consider buying this. I might buy this for my boyfriend. I really liked it. I thought it was nice. Then I had this Josie Moran Pure Argan Milk Intensive Hydrating Treatment. So I mixed, this was fine. I would not repurchase. First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. It's fine. I don't love it. Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. I do not like this. I much prefer the Protini. Ooh, this one was actually interesting. So this is the Glam Glow Water Burst Hydrated Glow Moisturizer. It's kind of like a gel consistency. I actually really like that one. But again, I don't think I would repurchase it. I have purchase it. These are samples. I did not purchase them. This is the L'Occitane Cream, Divine Cream. Nothing special. Ooh, this one was really nice. This is the Shiseido. This was an eye cream. Oh, this was really nice. I really did enjoy it. This Fresh Rose Hydrating Eye Gel Cream, I thought I would like it. It's a gel, so it's very cooling, but I found that it didn't really give my skin or give my eyes much hydration after the fact, which was kind of upsetting. I actually really like this one too. This is the Tarte Maracuja C Brighter Eye Treatment, and I thought this was nice. I don't really check out Tarte for skincare, but I'm kind of thinking I might. I have this one, and I'm currently using a moisturizer from them, and I'm really liking it. Ooh. Okay, this eye cream was amazing. Okay, this is the Origins Plant-Scription Anti-Aging Power Eye Cream. Okay, spoiler, I loved it so much I got it during the sale. Like, I got the full size of this. This is an expensive eye cream, but this little sample convinced me that I needed it. And I have 2 of these Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. It's supposed to help with dark spots. So I have some acne scarring, so I like to use this for that. I'm not sure if I really used it consistently enough to see a change. I did have 2 packs, so I would say it lasted me about like a week and a half. I wouldn't buy it. Q-tips. I don't know, they come in a pack of 500. It's really hard to finish them. I did not do it by myself, but they're gone. Body lotion. This is from Bath and Body Works. It's just the aquamarine one. Again, I cut it open so I could get every last bit. I suggest you cut these things open because there is still like minimum 2 applications depending how good you are getting stuff out. And it was decent. I like the Bath and Body Works lotions. I bought a bunch during the sale last year. So if I'm working my way through them, and I feel like once I work my way through all my body lotions, I would do a big purchase at the sale again. I have 2 packets of Con Rounds. These ones are from Primark. I love the Primark ones. They're my favorites. I've got 2 shower gels from the same brand, which is Brompton and Langley. This is the Rosemary Mint. This is the Frosted Cranberry. they're fine. I have a set of them of like 5 or 6, so I'm working my way through them. I don't find them to be like super duper, not frothy, like foamy. Lather! I found that they don't really lather that well, and I like a lathery. Dang. Okay, I have been filming for so long that my camera timed out. It only like films in 27-minute increments, so I've been talking longer than that. Hopefully this video isn't that long, so that's the reason for this change in distance between us. Oh, I'm sorry, this video is probably a hot mess. I was talking about these. They don't really lather that well, but I'm working my way through them. This is another Life brand hand soap that I got during like the holiday season. This was the scent Evergreen Cheer. I hated this scent. My boyfriend really liked it, which is why we bought it, but like I would have rather bought like 10 of the gingerbread ones. Makeup sponge. This is the Real Techniques makeup sponge. It has like, I don't know if you can see it, like it like chunked off. It was like, do you see this? Like, what is that? I found that this lasted a lot less time than any other makeup sponge I've used, which was really disappointing. I can't remember quite when I stopped using this. I want to say like January, February. I'm using another one now, and it seems to be going okay, but I feel like it's near the end. So these really do not last long, unfortunately. I found like my beauty blender lasts like 6 months. Next we have tea lights. I said I was going to include candles in my empties when I talked about this at the beginning of the year because everyone else seems to. I've got like 100 of these tea lights, so if I burn all of them this year, that's a quarter of my empty goals. I'm not going to like excessively burn them just to meet my goal, but I bought 100 of them and then I never use them. And I like just having like a little candle at dinner, just like some ambiance. Like, it's nice. So I'm glad that this, like me being like, oh frick, my empties are coming up, I should start getting things in there, has prompted me to start using these. I've been really enjoying my candlelight dinners by myself. This brand might look familiar. This is the Caudalie Vin Active. This was their energizing and smoothing eye cream. I really enjoyed this one. I would consider repurchasing it maybe. I don't know. I love testing new things. That's why it's so hard for me. Like, so if I say I'm going to repurchase something, you know I really love it because I love trying new things. I just bought the other Origins eye cream and another eye cream that I will be telling you about in tomorrow's video. So make sure you subscribe if you want to hear about my love for eye creams. This is an eye drops. These are dry eye tears. This has the turquoise packaging. This is the best one. I've used like one with purple packaging. Boo. I'm using one with red packaging. Boo. They sting your eyes. Why would eye drops sting your eye? These are the best ones. They're like a little bit pricier, so I'm like, oh, I'll try the other ones. I always come back to this. I need to stop doing this to myself. Just buy these ones. This is another one of those Boots blemish sticks. I had already told you about my love for these. Perfume samples. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're interested in hearing more about these, I have a whole project pan on perfume samples. I'll just link that down below so you can hear my thoughts on those if you care. Ooh, I love this moisturizer. Okay, this is from Superdrug. It's the Tea Tree Facial Moisturizer. This is the full size. I know, it looks so small. It's 30 milliliters. I really, really like this. I find that my skin, like, it's hydrating, but it doesn't make your skin oily. It's tea tree, so I feel like it helps with the acne a little bit. I really do enjoy this. I have repurchased it. I think I will try to repurchase it again when I go back to the UK. I really love it. This might be the most expensive eye cream I have ever bought, and I hate to say it, but it might have been worth it. This is the Drunk Elephant C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. Oh my god. But it goes through it so fast. You know why? It's because it's a pump. So you don't really think about it when you're pumping it out. You're just doing a full pump and you're like, ooh, that's a generous amount of eye cream. I feel so luxurious. And then a few months, 2 months in, you're like, I finished up my eye cream. That was so expensive. I feel like I will repurchase this again because I really did enjoy it. But I'll try to do more controlled pumps. Maybe like half pumps, not full pumps. We'll see. Oh, but I really did like it. I really, really enjoy it. I'm thinking I'm going to try to wait till the November sale though. Speaking of skincare, we have this Equate Deep Cleansing, Cleaning, Astringent. This is a toner. This is my second one, so I have finished one of these before and I repurchased it. It is super duper drying. So if you don't like that kind of thing, don't go for this. When my acne is really bad, I don't know. There's something about like a super drying toner. It's probably bad for my skin that I really like. I feel like it's just like sucking everything. All the pimples are just like shriveling up and dying. Anyways, I do think it is a bit harsh, so I am trying to move away from it. So I don't see myself repurchasing this. I am trying to go towards toners that don't have alcohol in them. I don't see myself repurchasing this because like I don't think it's the greatest for my skin, but I like it. If you like that kind of thing, then consider checking it out. This is another pack of cleansing wipes from Superdrug. These are the normal ones. Before I mentioned the sensitive ones. These ones are so much better. I don't like the normal ones. I feel like they don't take stuff off as well. They're just not great. This is a Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. So the gel one is for more oily skin. I really like this. I love mixing this in with this. These mix really well together. I really enjoyed that. And yeah, it's just a really nice hydrating one for the winter. Ooh, this is the Ola Henriksen True Serum. I really enjoy this one. Oh my god, it smells so nice. It smells like oranges. It really wakes you up in the morning, which is when I use my vitamin C serums. It's so nice. Like, it puts you in such a good mood. In terms of like the actual effects, Sure. I can't tell. I just feel like my acne scars will always be there, and I'll keep using vitamin C serums, keep hoping that they're going to help, but I find it hard to notice a difference, but I have been told that my scars do look like they're fading. So this was the last vitamin C serum I was using consistently, so maybe. I really like this. Okay, so I bought this last year during the Sephora VIP sale. I got one of the like Sephora favorite skincare kits. I love little things. Anyways, this was in there. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Grunge Cloud Cream Cleanser. And I use this as the first step in my cleansing routine to take off my makeup, and then I went in with like a cleanser for like acne. But this does such an amazing job of taking off your makeup. Like mascara, eye makeup, everything. And you only need a small amount, like this little thing. It's so tiny. This lasted me like 3 weeks, a month. So you just need such a small amount, which is why like I love it so much. I'm like, I can't convince myself to buy the full size because I know how long it took me to go through such a little itty bitty one, how much little product I need. But if I saw this in another set, it would really tempt me to pick up the set again. But I don't see myself purchasing the full size, but I really do love this product, if that makes sense. Remember this from before? I said, so this was the third step. This was, it's called a repairing treatment. This was like the super duper spot treatment. This took so long to go through, like months. Like I finished the cleanser and the toner 2 months before I finished this, and it stains everything. I would not buy these products again. They stained my life. So we are now down to the makeup part of the Empties, so we're almost there. Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is the mascara from L'Oreal that everyone like raved about. I don't know how my packaging ended up like this. I can't get on board with this. It felt dry so fast. It got so flaky everywhere. I love it. Like I love this type of wand. The first few weeks I was using this, I was like, oh my gosh, I get the hype. Like my lashes look amazing. I did feel like I had to curl them first though. I feel like this gave good volume and gave good length, but it did not curl. And I don't usually have to curl my lashes, but I had to curl my lashes every single time with this one. So that was another thing, but I really loved how my lashes looked, but it dried up so fast. I'm not repurchasing a mask using it after a month. Like that's just not who I am. It's never gonna happen. So as much as I like this, I wouldn't repurchase it. If someone gave it to me, I would say thank you and gladly use it. But I don't see myself ever buying this again. It got so dry, it got so flaky everywhere. I heard it dried up fast, but to me that just makes it not worth it no matter how great my lashes looked those first 2 weeks. If you've been keeping up with any of my project pans, these next items will look familiar. If you want to check out those project pans, the videos will be linked down below. I finished up the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I hated this. Not hated it. I really didn't like it. It was one of my least favorite foundations, and I ended up finding a way I really enjoyed it. I found that it was just very dewy, not meant for oily skin in my opinion, and it like doesn't set. Regardless of how much powder you use, I just felt like it didn't really set. And how I was doing before was like either like fully just like spraying it directly on my face, pumping it directly on my face and blending it in, and it didn't work. I put some on the back of my hand, picked it up with a beauty blender, still too much, and that was like 3 pumps, and then I found 1 pump. And then I dotted on my face with my finger, and then I blended out. It took me longer to go through it that way, but that is how I found I love to wear this foundation. Not loved it enough to repurchase it, but loved it enough to happily work on it until I did finish it up. I finished up this NYX Angel Veil Primer. This was in a project pan like all of last year, and I finally finished it, so that is super exciting. I wouldn't repurchase this. I found out that it was like kind of hard to blend into the skin. It says it only has a shelf life of 6 months. I definitely did have a longer open that, but like most of my products are like past their open shelf life thing, and none of them have issues like this one. I think it's overpriced for what it is. I don't think it's anything special. I finished up this concealer. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair 1. I think it's decent. Would I pick up another one? Not at the moment because I have other concealers I want to work through, but in a few years time, if I had this available to me, I didn't have a large concealer collection, I think I probably would pick it up. I really liked how brightening it was, but I would say the coverage is not there. For me personally, I felt like I had to go in with I definitely had to go in the color corrector first and then this, but I really did like how it looked. Next is a lipstick from Sephora, and it's like flattened out. I really like this shade. It's like a My Lips, but a little bit darker kind of shade. Again, this was in a project last year, so I'm happy I was able to finish it up this year. Another item that was in a project last year, this little thing. Took me all year and I didn't even finish it. This is the Benefit What's Up. This is like a sample. But there, I did it. Okay, well this is like the plasticky part. So, there. And then I even like dug into it a little bit. I was gonna go for it, but I was like, you know what, like it's such a little sample. It's already taken me over a year to finish it. Like a year and a third. So I'm just going to say I loved it and move on. Move on with my other stick highlighters that I have. But I'm so happy that I was able to finish this last year. I was using it like as my regular highlight, and then For the last 4 months, I was using it just as a brow bone highlight because I had another highlighter in my project pan this year I was trying to work on. But I'm really happy that I was able to finish this off. I did enjoy it. I would never buy the full size because it took me so long to go through this. In the future, would I purchase a kit that had a mini? Potentially. This is the e.l.f. mascara primer. I really like using a mascara primer. I don't have one open currently, but I really think it just helps give your lashes an extra little bit of oomph. Like, I already have long lashes, but I just love like thick voluminous lashes, and like I can't do false lashes. I need to learn, but I can't currently do them. So I really love the effect that a lash primer gives. From IT Cosmetics, it's the Je ne sais quoi, your perfect pink. It's a lip balm. Like, I dug it out. Can you please tell me you can see that this is like fully finished? Like, I dug every little bit of product out of here and used it up. 77, I have another tea light, a tin of tea. I know that this might not be an empty you would expect in such a video with beauty and makeup, but like, I'm trying to get to 400, so every little bit helps. You know what, there's a lot of tea, we own a lot of tea, it takes a long time to get through a whole canister of tea, so I'm calling it an empty. If you're still here, thank you so much. I hope you love empties, in which case this must have been a great video for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said probably a million times in this video, I'm going to have a haul for you guys, which is going to be everything I have purchased in 2019. And I said this year, at the end of last year, beginning of this year, that I didn't want to be purchasing so many products. My goal is really to get through my items and reduce my numbers. So if you want to see how that's going for me, then make sure you check out tomorrow's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.